From Pennsylvania to Pakistan, from India to Indiana, welcome my fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon, and after this past raid weekend, I was asked by several different people, how did you do that, they said. How did you grab so much capital gold? So today, I will show you in 6 easy attacks how we grabbed over 27,000 capital gold. And yes, actually, it doesn't really matter because all of the capital gold goes to the same place. You're all helping out. Everybody is eventually going to get those achievements as long as you are out there doing your raids each and every weekend. And it is important to contribute. Like you could say, contribute to the channel by subscribing, liking, leaving a comment for the YouTube algorithm. It's possible. You could go the extra mile by, you knew this was coming, okay? All right, so yes, creator codes, just make sure you're using one. This is your friendly reminder that they expire every week. Okay, so back to the raiding. Everything is going to be sped up because it's pretty straightforward. The OP raiding army is rage spells, a couple of battle rams, and a bunch of sneaky archers. The battle ram to archer ratio is going to vary depending upon the design of the base and what structures and walls are left standing if you are not the first attacker. So obviously make use of the scout button and get in there and check it out first. Then bring, I would always try to bring a couple extra because you never know when you're going to run into a couple of giant bombs somewhere and they just stop your poor little battle rams dead in their tracks. So this was my first of 6 attacks and a just absolutely clutch 3-star. I did not think we were going to pick up the triple on our first attack, and right away it took care of the pressure of getting that bonus attack. And not only did we get it, we picked up nearly 5,000 capital gold in our very first raid. So what do? Of course, we leave the clan. And now, okay, hold on. Do what I say, not what I do, right? This would be a kickable offense in most clans for you to leave your clan with the hard-earned booty that you just raided for that entire weekend and then take it somewhere else. But my clan understands, okay? My clan knows that I'm out there striving on Just Galadon to achieve greater heights, to be possibly the greatest clan capital of any one-man clan anywhere. No, that might be a long shot, but we're trying. We are definitely trying to get the upgrades done. We are a long way from getting to even Capital Hall level 6. I need 103 more upgrades to go. Yeah, and here's the thing. The upgrades are going to get expensive. They are not cheap anymore. You can see that there are some ruins, and that's actually about the same cost upgrading these ruins as it is to upgrade individual buildings, roughly 5,000 to 6,000 capital gold each. So at this point, there is no shortcut. There is no easy way to get this done. And hopefully the fellow fans at Use Code Galadon understand that I'm going to be dumping my gold from most of my accounts off to Just Galadon just to try to speed things up a little bit, because it would be nice to have a little bit of fun content over there when I'm raiding every weekend with 14 accounts. I believe it was 9,763 raids every single weekend, if I did the math correctly. I think maybe I moved a decimal point. All right, let's move on to attack number 2 of 6. Remember, we got the clutch bonus attack already, and yes, you'll notice that, Galadon, it seems suspiciously well set up for you to attack, Galadon. Rage spells right where you would like to have them, and all of the trash outer buildings are gone. Okay, fine. So now, you may consider this cheating or exploiting. I guess technically it's not cheating, but it's definitely taking advantage of having multiple accounts in my clan. Not only am I making sure that I'm attacking with my main account right when the most capital gold is available, right when all of the defenses are exposed, but I'm also intentionally sandbagging with my other accounts to the point that I'm not even really using the rage spells on my other accounts where they should be. I'm dropping them, like you could see here, a little bit further in so that I know that my next attack will be even better, even stronger. And okay, yeah, I guess that's kind of cheesy, but that's what I'm doing, okay? And that's what I've seen done over in Tribe Gaming, and that's really the only way to get these excessively high numbers. And again, remember, You know, if my account on the raid before didn't get quite as much capital gold, it ends up over here. Nobody gets hurt. No players, no clan members were injured in the making of this episode. I was the one setting myself up. I didn't cut off anybody else who maybe had done this and was ready to go out and attack. The only thing I was actually concerned about was a fellow clan member coming in and stealing one of my attacks. You know, I'm out there with, say, Galadon 14.0, and I'm setting up the attack for Galadon, and I'm getting ready so that Galadon can come in next. It's that moment, that 10 seconds or so, when I'm switching accounts using Supercell ID. I'm trying to get onto the main account before anybody else attacks on that same district, and I'm just barely getting there, and I'm worried every time that somebody's just gonna log on and say, well, look, this looks like I should attack this district. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and click attack. That's me imitating my fellow clan members. No specific clan member. I'm just saying, you know, if somebody were to steal one of my, but if they didn't. Okay, let's just leave this. I should delete this last 30 seconds because I'm not making fun of anybody, because nobody stole my attacks. It was nice. It was convenient. Nobody logged on and got in there. So I got all of the attacks that I wanted to get done, as you can see, and it worked out really, really well. Now, also, you'll notice in raids like this, where I end up with like 90+% damage, no, I did not make another clan member go out and clean up the mess I made, because this obviously was a mess. We got down, wait a minute. Did I get another 3-star? Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this game. I didn't even know. I forgot that I got another 3-star. So I get a 7th attack, right? I get 7 attacks this weekend. Okay, not really, but did you see the capital gold? 6,005 capital gold. I had to leave that up there for a few extra seconds because, yeah, hold on, let me pat myself on the back, because that looked pretty good. And I did not expect to have another 3-star in there. And you could see after only 3 attacks, we had nearly 15,000 capital gold. We're moving on to attack number 4. And like I said, you're seeing here the switching of accounts right at the last second. I'm running over to the other account, and yes, I absolutely set myself up every single attack, and it was fun. It was something to do. I'm definitely not planning on trying to do this every weekend. I also definitely did get this idea from watching a certain player in Tribe Gaming do this every single weekend. And that player also has many, many accounts in Tribe. So like I said, if you're doing this on only one account, it's cheesy, and you could tick off some fellow clan members just because it's very obvious that you are cherry picking and making sure you get the best attacks. And it's not the best thing to do if you only have one account in the clan. You don't want to be that guy that leaves it at 98% and then logs off. Okay, that happened in use code Galadon the other day, but you know, that's okay. We won't name that player. I won't name that player that left at 99% and had attacks left and didn't log back on and clean his own mess. I'm telling you right now, that is grounds for demotion in my clan. Okay, I think he's already a member, so we can't demote him any further. But there we go. That was actually a mediocre raid right there. Attack number 4, about 3,500 capital gold. Here comes number 5. Once again, you can see that it's set up. I cut down to only 2 battle rams because I don't really need to get through a lot of walls at this point. In fact, I don't know if I needed any battle rams, to be honest. But again, we roll in. We've got the rages from the last attack. We've got our rages from this attack. And we have almost no trash buildings. In fact, I don't see any what we would call trash buildings. Those are the houses. And the houses give you almost no capital gold at all. I haven't sat down and calculated which defenses give the most capital gold, but obviously key, big, powerful, high-level defenses are going to bring in lots and lots of gold, as will the district halls themselves. That's just common sense, and what I actually was doing in the prior raids with my other accounts was intentionally dropping archers on the little houses, on anything that wasn't a defense, also trying to get guard posts out of the way. That is a big pain, especially with the dragons. Those super dragon guard posts are terrible if you're trying to get in there and get a lot of stuff done. So I made sure that we had none of those to deal with, no houses to destroy. Every single building that was going to get destroyed in these raids by my main account was a valuable defense, and it worked out really, really well. Now, you may say that it's also bad practice to pick up 2-3 stars, but I'll tell you right now, there is no reason, there's no excuse out there that a player who has 5 attacks cannot pick up at least 1 triple. Okay, everybody can. And any clan member that says, oh, I wasn't able to get a 3-star this weekend, that's why I only had 5 attacks. No, that's bogus. You have no excuse, okay? You're better than that. All of you, okay? All right, let's move on. Okay, Capital Peak, final attack. We are going after the clan Capital Hall, Capital Peak, whatever the heck it's called. But yeah, so this again was a beautiful setup. We had all of the walls opened up, so we only brought a couple of battle rams. We have mega valuable defenses here, Inferno Towers, Blast Bows, and the Capital Hall itself. This raid, believe it or not, actually didn't turn out as well as I had hoped, simply because it takes way too much effort to take down the main Capital Hall, and it definitely reduced the amount of Capital Gold that I picked up this raid. In fact, I probably would have been smarter just to go around the outside after all of those other defenses, the rockets and everything else, and not worried about the Capital Hall, because you'll notice that this was far from my best raid, although once again, it was full on cherry picked, right? You can see no houses to deal with. All of the walls are wide open. The rage spells from the previous attacker are perfectly placed so that I could utilize them throughout the raid, and we just barely get this rocket down here on the left-hand side. Looking good, right? Solid, good numbers, not the highest, but it is going to add up to the biggest Capital Gold raid weekend that I have ever had. And I promise I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to do this every weekend because it is a pain to juggle through 5 different accounts and make sure that each attack on one of those accounts is amazing. But I decided to make this video because I really enjoy doing this. I like the Capital Hall right now, and I just thought, well, what the heck, let's do it. Here's a longer video. If you guys like to listen to me blab on, you got 12 minutes of me. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to the people. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, if you'd spoken as fast as the whole video that you did at the end, we wouldn't have had to wait around for 12 minutes snoozing.